today I want to talk about living with cerebral palsy. I thought this was a weird one because I don't know anyone else. Well, until recently I didn't know anyone else who had cerebral palsy, and I'm very lucky because I've got a very, well, I wouldn't say mild form, that's kind of unfair, but it doesn't affect my speech. Therefore, I'm very comprehensible in social situations. But the issue I have got is it affects my lower limbs quite severely. I mean, after much training, it's gotten so much better. But you know, I've got extreme muscle tightness in the backs of my knees, on the the top of the thigh, the feet, the ankles. You know, just everywhere. And as a result, I do walk with a limp. No matter how hard I try to fix it, I grind down my shoes. I work on it. It tires me out. I have to think about it, so I don't walk with sort of whatever feet. I'm very lucky with my sort of, we call it the duck walk. But it doesn't bother me. It bothers me that I have to keep buying new shoes. But it doesn't bother me. I am who I am. It's just a part of it. But it bothers me that it bothers everyone else. And when I'm in social situations and trying to introduce myself to new people, I've got two issues. Either approaching them and they, immediately seeing this walk that I have, but they get very nervous because, on top I look, I suppose, fairly normal, if there is such a thing. But I come over and I suppose people liken it to looking like I'm drunk. And so that's one problem, and then that causes sort of like an elephant in the room style complex. Now I either have to declare, I usually just tend to say about, that I've dislocated things recently because it's half true. I either have to declare the issue or sort of wait until they feel comfortable enough with my presence and think that we're good enough friends until they crack out the question. That happens a lot. It's either that, or I get introduced to them whilst I'm sat down, have no issue, and then I'll stand up, and then I'll go sort of, sometimes can be crude comments, sometimes it's, just what's happened to your foot, feet, or legs, or whatever it is that they think they notice. And as I get more into just trying to meet people and find the next stage of my life, it's just more difficult. I just want to talk to people who have it and see what it is. If it's more severe, how do you deal with it? How are you comfortable with this unfortunate perception that's always against you? I know that it's, even though they're not legally allowed to say, I know it's affected me in some job interviews. I can't be a waiter because I'm going to throw food on everyone. I can't serve tea because I'm going to scold everyone. There's a few things I can't, there's a lot I can do, but a few things I'm just not capable of doing. And that's okay. But, it causes problems. I do get tired. I get stopped because people think I'm drunk, especially by the doorman, even if I'm not drinking. I don't really tend to drink anyway. It makes things really difficult. But trying to stay on topic. How do you live with it? How do you deal with it? If that's okay, we'll sort of open up that chat and see where we're going with that. Thank you very much.
Oh no, regrets.